Many people over the years have laid claim to the title of the greatest video game ever, but, I mean, some people give it to games like, let's see, what would be one of those examples of, like, dumb games to give this to? Like, let's see, games for those really old consoles that I only heard about in Legends, what were they called? The Sega Genesis? People say like Sega? People say that like Sega had a console, but it's like, man, that's crazy. That's just not true. They were always owned by Nintendo. There's no possible way they came out with an actual large amount of consoles made by themselves. They were always owned by Nintendo. They were always their property. But anyways, so many people have said that great games have come out. People said that, let's see, what was that game? Contra. They said that was a good game. Some people like, what was it again? Tekken. Some people like the Mortal Kombats. And some people like the Final Fantasies. Or Chrono Trigger. Obviously, those aren't the best RPGs of all time. The best RPG of all time is Sonic RPG, but that's for a completely different thing. This is the best video game of all time, next to the other greatest video game of all time, Crazy Bus, but again, we're not getting into that. So anyways, in this game, you play as everyone's beloved plumber, Sonic the Donkey Kong, on your way to save Princess Zelda from Team Rocket, and thus preventing the world from being destroyed by the evil Gygus. So, pretty much in this game, you go around collecting these, I would say that they're rings, but they seem somewhat square-like. And you're walking around this beautiful world. I mean, I have never seen graphics this advanced in so many years. I mean, since that one really old console, that really outdated one, what was it called? The PS3? Yeah, crazy old graphics. We're going into like ancient times here. But this game is quite possibly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Look at those things look at the background. We see glorious Sonic, the master of all, in the background staring at us, and we know that he's with us. Through thick and thin, you can always trust on Sonic. But going back into the regular thing, you have these blocks, and of course you can touch the blocks. You may caress the blocks if you wish, but we'd rather not do that for now. And you also see these, well, I guess it's up to the imagination. It's one of those type of games. Some people think that it's something like, what is it, lava? But I think it's something more like, let's see, rubies? Or maybe, what are they? Pulsating masses of red tissue? Or it could be anything you want to. But anyways, you play as Sonic, and you go around this beautiful world, going fast, of course, because, as we all know, only plebes don't go fast. And you avoid these obstacles as you go fast. You can't really stop, because who the fuck has time for stopping? Plebes do. Are you a plebe? No? Well then, don't stop moving. Ever. Ever. But anyways, the goal of this game is, well, it actually took me a while to get this done with, because, well, I'm no gaming genius or anything. You can't expect me to figure these things out on, like, the fly. I mean, seriously. But aside from the uber complex puzzles in this game, and just the amazing storylines, I mean, sometimes with my rather inferior intellect, I had some trouble getting along with the storyline with, let's see, I'm pretty sure it had something to do with, going into the madness of a person's mind, because, you know, that's never been done before. Ever. In a million years. No one's written stories, maybe, no, nothing like that. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Totally unique. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's just you're escaping from Dr. Robotnik. But you never really see Dr. Robotnik. Actually, is it Dr. Robotnik or is it Eggman? Is Dr. Robotnik too old of a reference for kiddos to get? You're playing as Sonic, you're trying to escape from Dr. Eggman, or as the kids would know him, that guy who said snooping as usual, but when he said ping and as, it sounded like he said penis. That's what he shall be remembered as, the penis guy. And pretty much you play as Sonic, you try to collect the rings, you collect the key, and then you get out by going through the exit door. Pretty much you go over to that one area, collect the key, then go down, and then leave the area. And the entire game is absolutely beautiful. The utter complexity, the differentiating between the level design, the beautiful background, just the amazing storyline and the great music. Let's not forget the music. Let's just take a second and listen to this beautiful music. I swear, this is quite possibly the best OST I have ever heard in my entire life. So pretty much, after you do this stuff... and by the way, the controls for this game are amazing. They are the WASD keys. And pretty much because that's all you need to do. All you need to do is just kind of lay your left hand clumsily on the keyboard and try your best to maneuver your way through. I mean, which does make sense for it to be like, because WASD can only use your left hand, you can't use the arrow keys. Because, you know, everyone uses the left hand. I mean, what sort of scrub is right-handed? No one. That's right. Like 99% of the population is left-handed, right? I mean, left? Ha ha ha! I made it funny. But anyways, the game's controls mixed in with the amazing graphics and the beautiful and diverse gameplay and the story. Even for like some sort of puzzle platforming game, it had quite possibly the best storyline I've ever heard. Dust in Elysian Tale, get your fucking ass out of here. We have a new king. So anyways, this is the best game ever made. No question, no doubt. If you have not played this game, you are a scrub. Get out of my face. So, you know the drill. No trolls, and no pulsating masses of red tissue. You know the drill. Peace out. Bye.